The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, September 14th, tease that Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., will find himself in a precarious situation.
After a terrible argument with Brooke Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, he left the mansion in anger and wound up at Bikini Bar, where he proceeded to drink himself into oblivion.
He rejected Carter Walton's, Lawrence San Victor, help and counsel, and after driving Carter away, along came Shauna Fulton, Denise Richards.
From here, the writing seems to be on the wall. Ridge is out of his mind drunk and doesn't appear to be in control of his faculties, and Shauna is seriously peeved at Brooke and would like a little revenge.
She's just told Ridge that Brooke might not have appreciated what he did for Flo Fulton, Katrina Bowden, with respect to the immunity deal, but she does.
And it looks like we'll see Shauna show Ridge just how appreciative she is.
Whether anything intimate happens between Shauna and Ridge remains to be seen, but it certainly sounds like they'll hook up.
Since B&B spoilers indicate that the two of them will eventually make a pact to keep their night together a secret.
At any rate, this situation is only going to complicate Brooke and Ridge's currently troubled marriage. Meanwhile, on the new episode of B&B on Monday, September 14th, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, will get an earful.
As B&B viewers know, she and Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, are back together, but Sally is taking things slowly.
Wyatt, who likes to jump right into things, wanted her to move back into the beach house with him, but she refused and said she wanted to be sure before she made that kind of commitment again.
Of course, Flo will probably try her same old line about how she never wanted to hurt anyone and got into Reese Buckingham's, Wayne Brady, plot too deep before she knew what happened.
She might even throw in how Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, then threatened her life if she told the truth.
But it doesn't look like Sally's going to tolerate any of Flo's excuses, and she'll probably let Flo know in no uncertain terms that she and Wyatt are back together and that nothing is going to come between them. Look for Sally to let Flo have it and to make it clear that Wyatt's off limits now. But we'll see whether that ultimately deters Flo from her mission.
There is so much here in question right now, and we cannot be sure we can focus on anything other than how to get through to people who are having some bad days. They are having some ugly choices, and they are having some questionable moments. Can this work for anyone? We don't know. This is not something we think will go lightly in his mind, but his wife is making it clear that she's where she is.
She's not going to change her mind or her opinion, and she is not going to get anything handled this week that will make her life easier.
She's got a lot going on in her life, and there is nothing that will make her feel good about Thomas ever again.
Things are going well with Sally and Wyatt now that everyone can see what kind of person Flo really was.
They are having some issues, of course, as they get back into things, and Wyatt cannot decide how he feels about Flo after all she did, but he will end up getting a sort of slap in the face this weekend as this go on.
He will be quickly reminded that no one has more self-worth than his friend Sally. She is someone who knows the value she has to offer in the world. She is someone who knows that she is an amazing person, that she has amazing things to offer, and that she is going to go out of her own way to figure things out when it is all said and done.
She's a rock star, and that's all there is to it. There is nothing they will not do for one another, but he needs to remember she's got confidence, and he's not taking that from her.
Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, will do some eavesdropping. She'll listen in on Florence Flo Fulton's, Katrina Bowden, conversation, which will lead to an infuriating discovery.
It looks like Flo will be plotting her reunion with Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, so that certainly won't go over well with Sally.
B&B fans can watch Sally unleash her wrath on her rival. She'll make it clear that Flo has no business going after Wyatt again.
Sally won't want Flo anywhere near any of the people she's wronged, so she might urge her to get out of town. Of course, Flo has no intention of leaving.
She knows she doesn't deserve another chance with Wyatt, but that won't stop her from going after one.
The week of showdowns heats back up when Sally, Courtney Hope, and Flo, Katrina Bowden, come face to face.
The redhead overhears Flo relaying her plans for the future and Sally is not having it. Well, enough is enough.
Flo may have gotten away with not going to jail, but that doesn't mean she gets to go back to her old life. No sir. Flo will pay for hurting everyone Sally loves. How will Flo deal with Sally getting in her face? She doesn't have a lot of wiggle room after the Beth fiasco, but is this too much?
Getting screamed at by almost everyone is getting old and she is sick to death of it. This time, she's taking a stand.